Hey guys, it's Irina Z, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Actionetics. So we're going to start with a basic opt-in funnel, and what we're going to do from that basic opt-in funnel is we're going to go ahead and segment users. So we're going to put users on a list in Actionetics, and then we're going to connect that list to a follow-up sequence. So a couple things that you need to note, and you could pause this video as we go along, is you're going to need an SMTP provider. So if you have not yet connected your SMTP provider, you're going to want to do so by going under your SMTP settings. To make this super duper professional, you're going to want to have a domain. If you're just starting out and you're just working on this, from scratch, and you just want to set up your opt-in funnel, you don't have your domain in here yet, not to worry, you can still follow along this video, but definitely set up a domain. You do get a free domain with your ClickFunnels account, so you can go ahead and add one in here. You could also import a domain. We'll cover that in other videos, but this video is solely to hook up an opt-in funnel to your list in Actionetics and to set that up with a follow-up sequence so you could go ahead and send your list a follow-up sequence all within your ClickFunnels account. So we're going to come over and we're going to create a new funnel. And to do that, you could go ahead and just click Add a New Funnel on your dashboard, which will bring us to the cookbook. Now in the cookbook, you could play around with what you want to set up from some pre-made funnels right here by checking what industry you're working with. So if you're professional services, retail, e-commerce, things like that, you can go ahead and select that at the bottom here. So say you are an author, speaker, or coach, and you are trying to generate leads and you want to get their contact info. And this will give you some of the funnels that work really well for that type of what you're trying to do. But for this example, we'll go ahead and use the classic funnel builder. And we're going to go ahead and select collect emails, because all we're doing right now is just collecting emails, and we want to add these people, these leads, to an email list, and then we want to send them a follow-up sequence, right? So we're going to go ahead and choose collect emails, and we're going to give this a name. And you could give it a group tag as well right here. We're just going to go ahead and select demo and build the funnel. Now this funnel is going to have two steps to it. It's going to have an opt-in page and a thank you page. So under opt-in pages, we could select the opt-in page that we would like to have. We could build it from scratch, or we could select one of the awesome templates that are available. So we'll just go ahead and select this one right here. It's a simple one. I'm a huge believer in simplicity and making things, very, very complex things simple because, it just makes everything easier. So here we go with our opt-in page, and then we're going to select a thank you page. Now, of course, you're going to customize this, with your colors, your logos, and things like that. But we're just doing this for example purposes right now. And we'll just go ahead and grab a thank you page. So now you have a funnel, and you have your opt-in and your thank you page. Now the next thing that you're going to need is an email list. So we're going to go under Actionetics. We're going to go to email list. And we're going to go ahead and add a new list. And we're going to call this list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 list. And we're going to give it a group tag, and we're going to create the list. Now we're not going to make this a smart list. We're just going to make this a regular static list. Okay, so very basic, very simple. And we're going to go ahead and create the new list. And now we have created a list, an email list, where your leads are going to get filtered into, okay? Now we'll come back to that funnel. Now we're in our funnel, and we're going to go edit the page. And we're going to connect this funnel to the 1, 2, 3 email list that we just created. So we're going to go under settings, integrations, and then we're going to look for Actionetics. We're going to add contacts to a list, and we're going to select the 1, 2, 3 list. Okay, so now we have connected our funnel to an email list. We're going to go ahead and save this. So now whenever you go ahead and have somebody visit this page and give you their email address, they're going to get added to that email list. So we'll go ahead and open this up, and we're going to do a test. and click Get Started. And then we're going to come to our thank you page. And now we want to see that our contact has landed on our new email list. So we'll go ahead and refresh this. And as you can see, our contact has been added to our new email list. Now, what's next? The next thing that you're going to want to do is set up a follow-up sequence. So a follow-up sequence, emails that you're going to send afterwards to kind of get to know your new contacts, or depending what you're trying to do, the next thing that you'll want to do is set up that follow-up sequence. So you'll come over to Actionetics and you'll come over to follow-up funnels. And you're going to create a new follow-up funnel. And we're going to call this the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 follow-up. And we're going to give it a group tag. And we're going to select the list that we're going to send this follow-up funnel to. So the list is going to be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 list that we created. And we're going to create the follow-up funnel. So in this follow-up funnel, we're going to send them an email, okay? So we're going to go ahead and add a step name. We'll call it day 1 email and select email messenger. Now under email messenger, right over here, you'll be selecting your send from SMTP, okay? And then you're gonna choose the from name. As an optional feature, you could add filter rules right here. We'll go ahead and just skip that and go and click next. We're gonna give our email a subject line. So we'll just say, hey, welcome to my list. And the pre-header is going to say, here's some free stuff. And you'll go ahead and choose the email that you want to, the email template that you want to use. If you have your own templates that you've already saved, you could use those, but you could also customize all of these templates. So we'll go ahead and just select this template. And you can see on the right side now, this is what the email is going to appear like. So it says, from Irina, hey, welcome to my list. Here's some free stuff. And that's the template inside. And you could go ahead and edit this email. And you could also preview it by clicking this little icon right here. We'll go ahead and leave everything as is just because it's just a demonstration for you guys. And we'll go ahead and click next. Now what you can do is set up a trigger action. So you could send this, after a day or after some hours. Since the way we just set everything up, when somebody opts in, they get added to a list. Let's send them this email right away. So we'll just leave everything at 0. You could add a push window. This is an optional feature. But for this example, we're going to go ahead and steer clear of that and then go ahead and click Review for Sending. Now, every time somebody gives you their email address on your opt-in page and they hit that thank you page, their email automatically gets added to your Actionetics email list and this sequence starts, okay? So let's review the summary, which is this is going to be an email that goes out. It's going to be called our day 1 email, and it's going to go out instantly after they get added to the list, and it's going to go out from our SMTP that we have set up. And this is the from name that they're going to see in their email box. And see right here, this is the send count. So this is going to go out to 1 person right now. And the reason it's going to go out to 1 person is because we just have 1 person on that email list that we just created and went through this process too. You can send a test email to yourself to see what this would look like by entering your email address right here and sending a test email, just so you could get a clear view of how things are going to look for your visitors. And then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and click this, which is make it live, so that this is live and the emails go out to your email list. So I'll go ahead and actually toggle this to pause because I actually don't want that to go out right now. But that's how you would set this up. That's how you would set up your opt-in funnel. That's how you would set up your list in Actionetics, and that's how you would connect your follow-up sequence. You could add as many steps, as many days of emails that you want right over here, and just make sure that this is toggled to green and that it's live so that your sequence is actually going out to your visitors. And then you could see some stats right here, so you could then review your all-time stats, last 30 days, you know, who opens, who clicks, who unsubscribes, and things like that, and how much money you've made from your emails. So hopefully this helps you guys. You know, it's just an easy way how to use Actionetics, how to create a funnel, and then go ahead and create an email list and connect that email list to a follow-up sequence. So if you guys got value out of this, click subscribe below and catch some of my other videos. You know, feel free to share this as well. If you need any help with any of this, you could reach out to me at irina@irinaz.com. You could also find me on social media at irinaz, Z-E-E. As well below, if you want, you could grab a copy of an opt-in funnel in the links below. So just go ahead and click on the links below and you'll be able to go ahead and get this whole funnel in your ClickFunnels account and go ahead and start, you know, following along and creating your empire with ClickFunnels. All right, catch you later.